everyone! Today I'm going to teach you how to get Elsa's signature braid. So what you're going to need is a comb for teasing your hair, maybe some bobby pins, your favorite hairspray. I am using Nexus Comb Through Touchable Finish, just so it's lightweight and doesn't feel crispy. And you might need a curling iron on hand, a big barreled one, probably between 1.5 to 2 inches or more, just so we can curl the little loose hairs at the end, how hers wisp back. So what you're going to need first is your teasing comb, and what we're going to do is she has so much volume and body in her hair that we're going to try to get that exact same look. So my hair is a little bit back combed already, but I want to get it even more back combed to get that really pretty big looking braid that she has. So all I'm doing is I did a little bit just at the crown because my hair normally lays pretty flat, but mainly you want to do it in the back of your head at the crown, and you're just going to pull your hair up and you're going to pull in a dragging downward motion to the base of your head. And then you're just going to let that fall. And then I just comb over it just so you don't see that back combing. And you can just kind of feel this part is all pretty teased evenly. This part I'm just going to kind of bring my finger around to where that teasing ends. And I'm just going to do just a little bit more. And then just combing back. Now her braid doesn't start super high up on her head, which works for us. It'll be a little bit easier to get the look. So you want to bring all of your hair back, and then what we're going to do is kind of in the middle of her head, you want to make sure that that's where all of your teasing kind of comes to. So I'm just going to fix this one little section. And as you're moving around, your hair might move and you might notice that there's other parts that you need to comb back a little bit more. So I'm just going to start brushing more hair back. And if you want to give your hair a little spritz as you're doing this, go right ahead, just to help kind of have some of the flyaways go back, just to help kind of hold things in place just a little bit. And then same thing on this side. I'm just going to grab a chunk of hair and I'm just going to start combing it back a little bit. And then I'll give this a little spritz. And I actually just use my fingers and the palms of my hands to smooth back the hair. If you use a comb, it could get those little lines in your hair and separate it too much. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pin part of my teased hair up, and I'll turn around so you guys can see what I'm doing. So the big parts that we teased, I'm just kind of eyeballing where I want to pull the hair back to just pin some of it. So I'm just going to do, this is just to help keep what we teased up and volumized. And I'm just going to put a few bobby pins in just to hold it in place. If they come loose a little bit, that's totally fine. This is just to keep some of the hair back and just to make it a little bit easier to work with when we start doing the braid in a second. So once you have a little bit pinned back, what we're going to do is we're going to grab one section from the middle and one from the side and one from the other side, and we're just going to start doing a braid. You want to pull the hair up so it meets where we just put the bobby pins in. And then we're going to do a French braid now, so you're just taking a little bit of hair from each section and you're going to add it to the braid. And we're just going to do this all the way down to the very ends of our hair. And then Elsa's braid really goes to one side, how she usually has it in the movie. So once you braid down to the nape of your neck, you can kind of choose which side you want your braid to go on. So I'm going to pull mine to this side, and you want to make sure that you have your 3 sections still in your hand so you know where you left off on your braid. And you're just going to keep braiding all the way down. When you have about 2 inches of hair left in the ponytail, you're going to go ahead and stop and put the elastic in. So I'm going to stop about right here. And I'm going to put in my little clear elastic so you can't really see it when it's in. And then what you're going to do next is you're going to start pulling at the braid to make it way thicker than it actually is. It just appears thicker because Elsa has a super large braid with all of her gorgeous blonde hair. So you're just going to keep pulling it, and then you can even go around and back and pull at the braid if that's easier. And then she has a lot of long, wispy hairs, so I'm actually just going to tug at some of my front hairs to get them out. It doesn't need to be perfect. Her hair's all like kind of wind-blown, and it's just super pretty the whole time. So once you have some more hairs out, you're going to grab your curling iron, and you're just going to curl them so they go away from your face. And then you're just going to kind of mess with them with your fingers to kind of get them to flow back. And then you're going to do the same thing on this side. So I'm curling away from my face, and I'm not holding the curling iron on my hair very long because I want to be able to kind of manipulate the curls into going the way that I want them to. And I'm just going to do my bangs. Making sure I get all the way to the end so it'll get that curl in there. Then just set your curling iron to the side, and you can just kind of I kind of pull on them to get more of the curl out so it's more of a wave. You can even back comb a little bit of your bangs if you want them to stay away from your face. I'm going to pull them up and just do a couple little tugs working my way down the hair. And then just a light comb through them to get them to stay back. And you can do that on this side also, depending on how many hairs you actually have that are able to be down. And then what I think is one of the most fun parts is how she has those little snowflakes in her hair that you see throughout the movie. So I just went to my local dollar store and I found these. They're little heart gems that have sparkles on them, and they're meant to be for your hair. You can just put them on your hair wherever you want, and it looks like the little snowflakes that Elsa has in the movie. So you can just stick them right on your braid. You could put them higher up if you want to. And I just think it's so much fun that she has little snowflakes in her hair. It gives her hair so much sparkle. It's just super fun. And it's just a really cute accent to her hair and to the braid that you just really feel like you look like Elsa when you have them in. So you can put as many in as you want. And then once you're done just sticking them onto your hair, you have finished the Elsa look. You can always just mess with these more if you want them less curly, if you want them pinned back a little bit. It just depends on how your hair moves and how you want it. Because her hair is just very wispy. It goes in back. You could even comb them back and leave them back if you want to, if you like that. But that is how to get the Elsa braid. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.